Welcome to the house!
To the house of Holbein, yeah. Oh, yeah. The house of Holbein.
We have no idea what we'll find down there. The biggest question is who we're going to send.
Norman, how have the newcomers been shaping up with everything that's going on? Do you think they're ready for something this big?
Not bad, considering. Though, I think Lady Rosiette might have too kind of a heart for this job. I'm not sure how robust she would be if she was faced with something harsh. Reynold, you would have run into her at the Abbey. Yes, she's a good sort. Reminds me of Naomi.
Alright, so Rose is off duty for this outing. Anyone else we can cross off?
Well, Oddballer's got to go, hasn't she? She's the only one with some idea of what's down there, and I sure can't understand her when she tries to explain it.
Whoa.
Whoa, what happened? I don't have an eye on that side.
Finally, Odd Butler and Sally Grimm's work has yielded results. The denizens of the hamlet now know the location of the darkest dungeon, from which all corruption in and around the manor originates. While the news spreads around an excitedly buzzing hamlet and plans are made by the leaders, Pollock takes a small expedition out to the Warrens, because when he gets excited, he likes to let it all out by killing abominations. The expedition's a very big success for the most part. Unfortunately, Pollock's personal goal kind of backfires. He ends up getting a little more excited, but pigs are dead, so it's all good in the end. Actually, the good news seems to have invigorated many denizens of the hamlet, as on week 56, Dismas works up the willpower to go on an expedition again. He takes with him Trunk Chopper and Simon Quicker. Kringle was with Simon Quicker at the time and decided to tag along as well. It goes swimmingly, and honestly, it's like Dismas never left. Kringle and Simon Quicker are just hanging back and observing the greatness, as Dismas shouts orders, dodges attacks, and fires off shots from his pistol. The whole party finds themselves following his example. I sort of just threw this team together to do this mission, but actually they work together surprisingly well. They're able to target every enemy slot for fair damage between Kringle and Dismas, with great front damage from Trunk Chopper and good heals off of Simon Quicker. Any big scary enemies with high damage or high prod can also be brought down to size by Simon Quicker's debuffs. With Dismas at the front, metaphorically, the team succeeds, gets a huge loot haul, and ends up with basically no stress. We are Darkest Dungeon Gaming. Now that he's back in the game, Dismas has no intention of slowing down. Praxia, you're up. I'm heading back to the Warrens. They've rallied around a new leader for us to kill. We're killing the pigman? I'm there. We're heading out now. Get whoever else you think's good for it. There's a bounty hunter I worked well with a while back. I'll find him. Hey, did I do something wrong? Not that I know of. Keep up the good work. You know, I'm trained to work the confessional. Whatever's on your mind, I can keep it in confidence. Yeah. You just look like someone I knew. Didn't end well. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, well, you asked. Hey, this is Jasper. Jasper, Dismas. We're good to go? Yep. I'm coming too. I can help to keep you all safe. Sounds good? Yeah, sure. Let's go. Things to kill. On week 57, those four head into the Warrens to fight the Swine God. Among Praxia Snow's abilities is one that can remove Mark from the whole party, and that will come in very useful during this fight, or at least it should. Things are a bit dicey, but they're mostly okay until I misclick with Praxia and shoot instead of clearing Mark. That was a bad misclick. I really thought I had the demarker selected, and... Damn it! Filthy pigs! Dismas? Damn. Oh no. Dismas, no. How is he? Dismas, can you hear us? He's not waking up. Damn. We need to get him back to the hamlet. Hurry. Damn. Hey, it's fine. You're fine. I said I was gonna take care of you. Remember? We're nearly back. Naomi, is that you? Yeah. Yeah, it's me, Dismas. You're gonna be okay. Yeah. Praxia, he's bled through the second layer of bandages. We need to replace it. Hey, Naomi. You'll... Reynold to take care of... Where's Rain? No. Dismas? Dismas? Reynold? I'm not interrupting, right? I've got something to tell you, but I don't want to interrupt you.
What troubles you, child?
It's Dismas. He got hurt, and I tried to help him. I tried praying. But it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Now he's Reynold. He...
I'm sorry. That must have been very hard. I'm glad to hear he wasn't alone.
No, please don't. Please don't forgive me, please. Yell at me or get angry at me, just don't, please don't. Losing Dismas is a massive setback, both on the field and in the Hamlet's planning room. The initial drafted plans for a first venture to the darkest dungeon are scrapped, scribbled over in lead, and tossed aside. On a more positive note, we just got our first healing trinket. It's week 58. I've been living on that one 15% trinket it's week 58. I'm really upset about what just happened, by the way, not the healing, that I'm upset about that as well, but I'm really upset about what happened with Dismas. And my entire body is like, you could install some mods to like rewind time. You could do it. You could get like a save state mod. You could get a reviving mod. There are reviving mods, but that's not this game. And that's not what this is. I really want to. No one would ever know. No one would know. No one would know. No one would ever know. Hey, guess what? They're letting us have the communion wine. Guess again. You remembered my birthday? It's your birthday? No. Idiot. Well, it is mine, of a sort. I've officially been here for a year now. Oh yeah? Yep. 52 weeks today. Guess that means mine was 2 weeks ago. How are you going to celebrate? I don't know. Guess we'll have to think of something. Late game Darkest Dungeon is notoriously grindy, and in some people's words, repetitive. I enjoy the gameplay quite a bit. It doesn't feel repetitive to me, but I readily accept that it is very grindy, by the way, and that's why I'm kind of breezing through multiple weeks quickly, because they're not that important for the most part. I mean, on week 59, Dominique takes Jack Maniac, Pearl, and Hard Rock Yamaki out on a long quest. How many of those names are you familiar with? Dominique? You're familiar with Dominique because she barely goes on quests. And you're familiar with Jack Maniac because he got a cool name. You really tell me you want to hear about Pearl and Hard Rock Yamaki? You do not want to hear about Pearl and Hard Rock Yamaki. I'll tell you a little bit about them though, just to pass the time. Pearl is built as a midline plague doctor, unlike the other two you've seen. So she does her best work in position 2 and 3 at the moment. I don't have many people in this level bracket, and Jack Maniac was the only one who wouldn't actively sabotage the other three's positioning requirements. But even still, he's doing quite well despite not being able to bleed skeletons, and only getting skeletons. Where are the bandits?
Hey, I'm full. Want the rest of my bread?
Oh, bless you. We have rations for a reason. We should eat what we're assigned. No less, no more.
Well, if anyone's thirsty, I'll be bloodletting in 10 minutes.
The new healing trinkets are turning a healing 4 into 7, by the way. Just imagine if Naomi could have lived to use these with her numbers. I mean, 3 into 5, 6 into 11. I'm so mad it took this long, and this only reminds me of it. We'll move on. As Dominique's crew returns, they find the town under attack by bandits, and swiftly brush off their tiredness to take to arms. During the mid to late stages of your playthrough, you may run into a brigand invasion. It can happen multiple times, but once you beat it, it's beaten. Failing to respond to the attack will leave the buildings in your hamlet damaged, and you'll lose some of the upgrades you've spent heirlooms on acquiring. As the town defends itself, Odd Butler and her research team crash through the bandit hordes to find and kill their leader, the Brigand Wolf. Jasper has a history against raiders like this during his past as a bounty hunter, and he knows just how to deal with them. The Brigand invasion has a lot in common with the Shrieker in the way it works, except that you do not immediately jump into the boss fight. You actually jump into a pre-generated map that is always the same. And I forgot to bring torches. This has never happened before. I was at the provision screen and I just didn't bring any. To make matters worse, if you retreat on this quest, one of your heroes is guaranteed to die. So I'm stuck here. Normally, this quest is a good chance to get some high-level trinkets, but considering the torch problem, I'm just booking it straight to the boss because I need to get out of here fast. I'm on a very limited schedule. The team is pulling through fantastically all the way to him, but this is bad because this boss is pretty hard. And now he's going to be critting more, he's going to be more accurate, he's going to have higher damage. We're just going to have to cross our fingers. The problem is, since this boss only really shows up once per playthrough unless you lose to him, I completely forgot his mechanics during this fight, and the Brigand Wolf and his son can be a very formidable duo if you don't have the right team for it. If you aren't familiar with his mechanics, or, say, forgot them, then you'll probably be in for a rough fight. At the start of each round, he'll throw a bomb which explodes for very big damage when the round ends. The only way to avoid it is to kill the barrel, but believe it or not, the barrel can actually defend itself pretty well. I guess you get splinters. The Wolf can summon other brigands, as well as the barrel back if it's destroyed. This is not a fight you want the other guys to have bonus damage and crit for, trust me. I see what's coming, and a failed stun/move attempt, plus some unfortunate turn orders, leads to the inevitable. No! Odie! It's... Oh my god, it's gonna be okay. I can fix this. I can fix this. I can fix you.
Dr. Jackson.
Don't try to talk. I've got some pain meds right here.
Jackson, I will not survive.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Just hang on and let me...
I found source. Destroy source. Yes.
Audie.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. But you're gonna be there for it, alright? We're gonna destroy this thing together, so just keep talking to me. Audie. Audie. Audie, keep talking to me. Audie, come on. No. No. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No. 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 Come on, Jackson. You're better than this. Andrea, help me carry her up the sanitarium steps. With their leader dead, the remaining bandits flee. Few of them get very far without being cut down. Just enough to spread the word that this town is off limits. As Nikki Jackson rushes Oddbutler to the sanitarium, desperate to use every aspect of her medical knowledge to save her close friend, someone else is doing what they can as well. Ready? Ready. And... Go, go, go! What? Hey, give me back my blood thinner! You two no-good pill-nabbing varmints, I'm gonna get you! I'm starving. Hi, starving. I'm Chris. You two are in good spirits. Hey, Spiral, how's it going? What's this? It's a map, you know. Not just any map. Got it from Nikki Jackson. It was Oddbutler's. This is where everything started. We're going to go destroy it. Great. So, almost done here then? Yeah, seems like it. Well, that's great. Tell Reynold and Praxia we wish them luck. Funny, because I was just talking to them, and they said the same thing about us. We're not the ones going, are we? No, of course not. Quicker's coming along too. What? Spiral, we're going? Us for? Why? Oddbutler got hurt in the raid last week. We think she's gonna die. Split Six, Oddbutler, Naomi, Sally Grimm. We're the only group of 4 still kicking. But I like being alive with you all. Well, then we'll just have to do a good job. This is coming straight from the top, and look, the sooner we finish this, the better. Have you told Simon yet? I'm about to. We're going the week after next, so you can enjoy the rest of today together, but I'd spend the rest of the time until then getting ready. I doubt there's anything good waiting for us. Right, I'll go find Simon. Keep yourselves out of stupid. How did she clap with one hand? I don't know. The next few weeks are uneventful, with Dominique taking 2 teams out to do menial tasks around the area. But the rest of the hamlet is much more focused on the upcoming expedition into the darkest dungeon. And on week 63, it finally comes to pass. Kringle, QT Una, Simon Quicker, and Spiral Artist enter the darkest dungeon.
Once again, the stars are right, and the manor sits at the very epicenter of cosmic unrest. Cultists rally to their twisted idols, and great gongs sound in anticipation of the coming sacrifices. Far below, life-laden shadows pulse to the unrelenting rhythm of a beating heart.
Inside of the darkest dungeon, you'll run into rapturous cultists, who are no threat on their own, but they can heal and they can guard, so it's still not a friendly face by any stretch. I'm gonna be honest, I'm freaking out a little bit. Kringle and Cutie Una are fighting like each other's lives depend on it. The Shuffling Horror. The boss in the Darkest Dungeon plays a lot like the Shambler. The team's doing a good job of getting the boss's health down, and Kringle's bleed is stacked quite high, until...
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
The party returns to the town, bringing with them a full, roster-wide stress heal. The Shuffling Horror has been completely destroyed. The hamlet celebrates the victory, but is also aware that there is still work to be done. In total, there are 4 Darkest Dungeon missions, and once someone succeeds inside the Darkest Dungeon, they can no longer go on subsequent missions in the Darkest Dungeon. Another group will have to handle the next level. But that is a problem for tomorrow. And for today, things are good. This was a much-needed victory. 4 people are notably missing from the celebrations, however. Odd Bottler and her research crew. Odd Bottler is confined to her bed in the sanitarium. Nikki Jackson hasn't stopped working to improve her condition, and their 2 friends have no intentions of leaving them either.
No.
Oddie!
Dr. Jackson.
Oddie! Can you hear me? Can you see?
I can't feel my legs.
What about the rest of you?
I thought I was to die. Am I stable, Dr. Jackson?
You're stable. Yeah, you're stable. Oddie. Odd Bottler will never walk again. Her days in the field are finished. But her mind is the same. Her intelligence and self have been preserved. In time, she will adapt, and she will live to see her work fulfilled. Whoa, yeah, the video's over. It was a good one, wasn't it? I think so. If you enjoyed, do me a favor and follow my Twitter, because there are some people I want to message about video ideas I have, and I'm pretty sure none of them are going to respond. unless that number gets a bit bigger, so you'd be doing me a big help. Have a great day.